Yeah, we had a power outage. I don't know if y'all got on this one. I tried to get back on the other one. It wouldn't let me on it. Anyway. Yeah, I had a power outage. Everything shut off. The internet shut off. The computer shut off. Everything shut off. And then it hit about 3 or 4 more times. I'm going, what the heck? And I tried to get back on mine, and it wouldn't let me. Go figure on that. My air conditioner shut off. Or it quit. I shut it off. It quit cooling because of the damn power outage. I hope, of course, it's under warranty. I just had it put in, but it's like 100 degrees down here right now. So let me go turn it back on and see if it comes on. Get you some water, baby. So the air conditioner is back working. That is wonderful news. Double Dog, how you doing? We just had all our power shut off. Hey, Gracie. With the air conditioners working again, I hope. Just had it put in. So, but anyway, we were talking about this little number here. And ooh, kind of tight in the bore. Yeah. Yeah, it is. And it could be anything down here. Too much air conditioning or a drunk run into a pole. It could be anything. It's a $49 Minarelli. You get this, you get that, you get everything but a head. You get the spacer. I just got it yesterday. And we kind of tight right here. Now, I do know that these pistons are tapered. Yes, we're back. I had a power outage. I have no damn idea. I do know these pistons are tapered. And let me turn some lights on. This camera lightens everything up, but this room is dark. It really is. And I can't hardly see. There we go. Now we can see a little better anyhow. It's like a couple thousandths from 850. I don't know if that camera's going to pick it up as good, but I don't think it's that good. Anyway, it's on 850. And down here at the bottom, what do we got? I ain't holding my mouth right. We got 850. A little less than 850. So it is exact all the way down. So let's check the bore. And can y'all see the porting in there? Does that look normal? I know the damn thing's heavy. Okay. It's got a crane on it right there. Whooping crane? I don't know. Whooping ass crane? I don't know. So we're gonna check the inside dimension. These are snap gauges, by the way, and you put them in there crooked, and then you pull it straight, and that gives you a very good indication of what that bore is. That's showing like that show is dead. Didn't mean to do that. That show is dead 850. I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not. Was it? You're looking at 8, and it's on 0. The others, the piston's like 1 to 2 thousandths less. That's not enough, I can tell you right now. But anyway, that's not too bad, I don't think. I mean, let me know what you think. Yeah, the transfers did look weird. They didn't look like the normal one. They had one big transfer port and one small one. Without the rings, it's straight. It's all the way down. It was 848, 849 from the top all the way up here. That's what the doesn't get. You know, it's a 10 millimeter wrist pin, but they don't give you no wrist pin. They don't give you no clips. They don't pay no attention to any of that. But it's heavy. It is cast iron. And I'll tell you something else right now. The exhaust does not look like, it looks like a normal exhaust. I just now noticed that. It looks like a regular motorized bike exhaust, not the Minarelli that I know. That's got a different setup on it, but yeah, that's coming out just like a motorized bike. Does the other, now the one I've got is a horizontal Minarelli. Is the vertical Minarellis like this right here? I'm not going to run a hone through it. I'm going to take it off the piston. I turned the piston down anyhow. Okay, no. So this is kind of it's cast iron. It's heavy as hell. What is this? And yeah, the transfers look different. So, and I'm not sure right off hand, but what's the center on a YD100 case? The bolts. Who knows? Anybody know? This is 44 millimeter. I'm pretty sure anyhow. And all I have is thousands on this. Oh well. I'm gonna have to check it out. 50 millimeter on the YD100. So if that's the case, this fits a stock case. That's interesting. When I get off here, I'm going to check. I didn't even look at the ad. Hell yeah. If anything, I'll give it away. But yeah, that's 44. Huh. That's weird. Yeah, check a stock case for me. Because if that's the case, this would go on a stock bottom end. This is and if it runs like a Minarelli, then this is for $49. Not a bad deal. If it runs worth of shit. Excuse my French. So this does fit a stock case. It doesn't fit a I don't know. I would have to let me check my Amazon and actually find out what the heck we got here. Because it looked like a Minarelli, and there it is right there. Left on my doorstep. Thank you very much. And let me read it for you. It's from Don SP 1986. Performance part V80 and V100 cylinder body kit for 60cc, 80cc, and 100cc V80. The V80 is a 49 millimeter. So no, I think it's on this one it's 45, if I'm not mistaken, because it tells you somewhere around here. Well, I thought it did. Yeah, that'll fit a standard case. That's interesting. This is going to be interesting to see how this thing runs. I could have got but I've got my other Benarelli. I'm going to put it back together. But now I'm just going to buy a stock case. Put this thing in there, see what it does. What do y'all think? And by the way, let me go ahead and say this when I got y'all here. If you do decide to wind your magneto or whatever, people was wondering, how do I know what length? I don't know what length it is. The copper I cut off of the red wire magneto weighed exactly 50 grams. I went to go buy magnet wire and they come in 50-gram rolls. So I'm going, okay, that makes sense. If whatever wire you start with growing under all the rest of the wire, and like I said, I put epoxy in it all the way out. That wire coming up, they're going to be positive or negative. When you take it apart, check, and then do it like that. Because I put it on the bike and I would run it with the drill and it had great fire. I mean, I said, oh yeah, would not crank. Wouldn't fire. Gas in it, everything, wouldn't fire. I said, son of a gun. Then I thought, well, let me see if because I didn't remember which one come out on mine. And I swapped the wires, the positive, negative, fired right up. And it's just like run perfect ever since. So, yes, it goes by weight. If you would have read what I posted in that video when I was first talking about the magneto and building a better one, if you read that article, that wire size on a transformer or something that has power added to it, the thicker the winds, the more amperage, thinner the wind, the more voltage. But wire size makes very little difference in a changing magnetic field like this. It's going to create pretty much, it doesn't affect voltage or amperage that much. I went with the 34 gauge instead of the 38 gauge, just for rigidity and strength. Runs fine, absolutely fine. So this is interesting. I want to know what y'all think, because I'm going to hop this up and count on it. I did not pay any attention. I could put this on any bike I got, but I'm fixing to get another frame. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I didn't even pay any attention. Have any of y'all ever used one of these? Bought one of these? I know this ain't nothing new. And it's probably going to be maybe worthless. I don't know. But okay, be careful. Yeah, that's what you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut this, cut that, or whatever I gotta do. But it comes with a spacer and gaskets and everything. I mean, it's head gasket, base gaskets. So there we go. And it also comes with a needle for a carburetor. Have no idea why. Is that even going to fit the right carburetor? Sealy Science just popped up there. How thick is the spacer? Good question. 322 thousandths. And I don't have any way of checking it in metric, but 375 is 3/8 of an inch. This is about 325. So it's under 50 thousandths under 3/8 of an inch. Oh, heck. 5/16 is what? And I should know this. But I'm wondering. .5/16 to decimal. 312. So it's kind of, I knew it was close. It's kind of like 5/16, 3/8 something like that. 8.25 millimeter. Thank you. Is that about right? Yes. Let me see if I can get you a shot up here. Yeah, that's kind of different. And so it is. I don't know. We'll find out. How's that sound? 38 millimeter? I don't know. You think? I got one of those. Actually, I got more than I should have. I don't know if it'll be an 8 millimeter. A 38 millimeter stroke or not. We're gonna find out. We're gonna build the thing and see if it runs. I mean, $49. Come on, that's not bad. I mean, actually dangerous if the damn thing does run good. Yeah, 12-year-olds building 12,000 RPM engines. Not good. 40 millimeter stroke. Okay. I'm gonna y'all know me. I'm gonna vertical exhaust or horizontal. Yeah, we're gonna run it. Like I said, I got to get it in a case. I will do both high hole, low hole, 38, 40, just to see. Yeah, you're right. And not only that, what kind of threw me off was the exhaust. The exhaust is a stock, regular old motorized bike exhaust. It's not the big round Hawken one like I got on mine. So definitely heavy too. And it's supposed to have, and this is bad because I don't have an Allen wrench, or do I have an Allen wrench? I don't think I do. This has got carbon fiber reeds in it, or it says it does anyhow. And it's got this little tiny intake. Well, we're gonna find out. I mean, that's not a bad price, I guess. I'm just wondering if I got I don't have any Allen wrenches in here. Oh, wait a minute. It was just hot today. Nope. I didn't think I did. Well, anyway. It'll be interesting. I mean, I learn something every day about these things. So, are you talking about the bolt pattern? Now the bolt pattern I think is 40 millimeter. Yeah, I know it is. This has got to be a 19 millimeter intake for the stock carburetor, stock NT. Stock is what is on the shelf. We don't do stock. Well, that's kind of like me too. I don't want to, you know, but heck, I might buy a case and everything and put it on the Cranbrook. But yeah, I mean, for $49, I think that's pretty reasonable, I guess you'd say. Yeah, I'll be turning the piston down. It's kind of tight. Cast iron doesn't expand at the rate of aluminum, and that's what I try to tell people. That's the reason with the, now hang on a minute here. We're going to look at something right quick. All right, that is a full exhaust. And with a full exhaust, you got pretty much all your transfer for what little they are. And I'm going to push it down a little bit more. Okay, it's below. I can't really see. And I turn the light out. Okay, it's even with the bottom of the transfers now. And it's a little bit below. Let me get it in there. It's a little bit below the exhaust. So with it even on the exhaust, which is right about there, you still got pretty good transfer. So, I mean, and then your boost port there and everything, it's coming open. And it comes open when? It should be right after the transfers. Okay, they all breaking at the same time. I don't know if y'all can see that. but they're all hitting right at about the same time. So I don't know. We'll find out. This is tight. I will be turning the piston down. Count on it. Probably about 4 to 5 thousandths off of it, and 10 thousandths on the top part of it, because that's the part that gets the hottest. So, but yeah, that's interesting. Very. So, go ahead and tell me how many times y'all did that. Yeah. So that's it. And that's not too bad. Hey, Leonard.
Y'all had that power surge?
Yes, we did have a power surge. Did y'all?
Oh, God.
I had to turn the air conditioner off. All the internet and everything went off. I was like, "Where did it come from? Do you know?"
No, my lights went out at church and kept going off and on. And
Your lights went out where?
at church.
Yeah. Well,
Sizzling and everything.
good afternoon, Leonard. How you doing? No, it's shaped like the gasket. It's shaped like the gasket. It's shaped just like a regular motorized bike cylinder. To be honest with you. Now I wonder, is this some kind of ruse, so to speak? You know, that people think they're getting something that they're not getting. But yeah, that's the exhaust right there. I mean, it's not crazy. I mean, it's not bad. You can always go bigger. And the casting is actually, for cast iron, the casting is actually not bad on anything, really. It's fairly smooth. So I'm just wondering if you've added an extra 10 pounds of weight to your bike and it did nothing, or is it going to do something? We got this off of Amazon. This is appears to be, it looks like a Minarelli, but it has a standard exhaust that a motorized bike would have. It is cast iron. It is very heavy. The piston is super tight in the bore. The piston's going to have to be turned down. I did that on the other one. You get a spacer and everything, and we're discussing whether it's 38 millimeter or 40 millimeter stroke. And when you get a full exhaust, that's what your transfers are going to look like, and then your boost port. So with the boost port and everything, I'm thinking it's probably gonna run. We're gonna find out, though. I guarantee you that. We're gonna find out. And actually, I've got a 47, a little better piston. So I'm just wondering what this thing is. Yeah, it does look good. It's got a kind of a weird transfers, and then I noticed that the damn exhaust on it was like that of a normal motorized bike. So I guess this is I don't know. This is a chemistry set for 12-year-olds. I don't know. The I mean, could you literally bolt this on your bike, take the regular, and it fits a stock case. It doesn't have to be a YD case. The bolts are narrowed on it. Now for $59 they got a 50 millimeter jug that has the same bolt hole pattern as a YD and the Loda Dung 100. I mean LD 100. I like that motor. I like that bike. It just runs good. But that's a good question about the 6 millimeter studs too. I didn't look at that, but I think they're exactly they fit a standard pattern, and I guarantee it they will accept the 8 millimeter stud. So they made this thing just like a motorized bicycle cylinder, only out of cast iron and some different porting. And maybe they made it for something else, and they go, "Oh, wait a minute! Hell yeah, we can sell that to the American kids. There, they could add an extra 10 pounds of weight on their bike." But anyway, I don't know. I like it. We're gonna find out. We're gonna see what it does. It just, I was like, "What's up? What's up? How you doing?" We are discussing this. Y'all tell him what it is. I'm not even sure. It's not even a clone of anything. It's nothing is like it. It's absolutely brand new to me. Anyhow, and it's you look back on the video, it looks just like a Minarelli, but only it's fitted for a standard case, and you get a cylinder, a piston. Here, I'm gonna show you. And you get the intake and the reed system and everything, and it has the exhaust just like a regular motorized bike. The damn thing weighs about 20 pounds. Porting on it looks halfway decent. I mean, if you get a full piston, a full exhaust, which I could guarantee you, we're going to be getting a full exhaust. And if we have to, we'll cut the top of the head off or cut the top of the cylinder off. But anyway, it's kind of tight in the bore with the piston. I'm going to have to take the piston down. yeah, I think you're right. And absolutely the China version of this is just like, I'm like, when I saw it, I said, oh, what the heck? $49. And it's from Don SP, Donzi, or whatever it is. Or it might be Don Speed Shop. I don't know if that's what that stands for. I like Don. The other ones I don't. But yeah, that's pretty wild. We're definitely going to see how that runs. I don't know on what bike, but we will definitely see it run. Well, this was solid cast iron. Now I'm going to check the cross hatching on it. I might hone it enough to get a good cross hatch on it, but I'm going to take the piston down. The piston is, I didn't even mic it, but it's right there. There's Grendel's Garage. How you doing? We were just talking about this new cylinder. And if you're just coming on here, I'm going to show you. You might have already seen it, have seen it. Somebody posted this, and I went to Amazon And for $49, I was like, okay. And it's cast iron, very heavy. It comes with a spacer, it comes with a piston, and we're discussing whether it's a 38 millimeter stroke, a 40 millimeter stroke. I wish I would have had a Allen wrench to get this off, but looking at the porting, it's a little different. There's your boost port, and that's with a, is that with a full, yeah, that's with a full, that's with a full exhaust. And yeah, it's pretty interesting for $49. I mean, is it going to run with the hoot? We're going to find out. But yeah, that's it. Done. Is the same as CDH power. That's copy of the Minarelli to see. Okay, right. So, but I do like the narrow bolt pattern, and the exhaust is stock. You got no, it's nothing fancy or anything like that. You use whatever pipe you got, a MZ65 or a CDH LB 5000, leg burner 5000, whatever you want to call it. Or we could use a FMF KTM 65 FMF fatty. Yeah, it's they even sell, this is to fit a stock case. They sell a 50 millimeter for the YD100 case. I kind of wish, and not even paying attention to this, it just said 47 millimeter. It didn't say bolt pattern different or anything like that. Minarelli I got has got the big bolt pattern. This has got the small bolt pattern. This will bolt right on your stock chuck. That's cool. And the porting is not that bad. And it is really fairly smooth. Now I can feel some grit, some sand on the desk here. So after a good thorough cleaning and everything else like that, then we'll check the piston. But yeah, that's crazy. I mean, that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's what we've been talking about. And the coil did work. I left a link in that last video. All you got to do is just, did I get that backwards again? Y'all didn't see that, did you? Damn, I did it again. Shit. Y'all ever do that? How many times? Huh? So, but I was curious about this. And it's got this, uses a standard exhaust gasket and everything else. So we gonna find out. Throw the kitchen sink at it. But I'm not gonna really do anything to it right off. It's got a spacer. The spacer, I think, what did we say? 325 thousandths in between like 3/8 and 5/16. Somebody put up there, let me go back right quick, and they said what it was. See if I can find it right fast. .25 millimeter thickness on the there you go. He beat me to it. 8.25. So is that a standard measurement or anything like that? I don't know. I really don't. I don't know everything. I don't even close to knowing everything. I get lucky like anybody. So, But yeah, that's kind of interesting. I mean, for that price, I mean, shoot, that's not a whole bunch. And I hope a bunch of kids out there don't go out there and start buying these things up and posting videos of spiritual enlightenment. So yeah, this is kind of, I'm gonna have to get it on a case, and I'm gonna have to put a 40 millimeter crank, see what it does, and I'm gonna have to put a 38 millimeter crank and see what it does. I'm just going to. I was out in my shop today at 4:30 in the morning. I had a project for somebody. I'm pretty much run all day, and I am wore the hell out. So, but yeah, that's interesting. But yes, if you want to, and like I said earlier, and I'm going to say it again, and I didn't say this on any of the videos. And I didn't really know it myself until I put it on a bike. If the wire that goes under all the wraps, and then the wire that comes out of that, if you get a bike and it fires really, really good, but it won't crank, then your fire is 180 degrees off. All you have to do is just swap the leads. That's what happened to me. I was running it by the drill, getting sparked like crazy, and wouldn't fire. It was 180 degrees out. So I just swapped the wires, problem solved, cranked up, ran quite beautifully, and it's still running. So what I did made any difference, I don't know or not, but in that other video, you can look at the links of the stuff I did. I used JB Weld high temperature and 34 millimeter magnet wire that I bought off of Amazon. You get 2 rolls for like $9, and you can do 2 coils. So yeah, I was looking at it, and I've seen that particular type of transfer on another engine, and it was a Zenoah. It was a clone of a Zenoah that somebody had manufactured, and it was a bigger jug like what we use in the RC boats, and it had a kind of sort of transfer like that. So, and they run good, but we'll see. Yeah, I just said, what the heck for that? I mean, either go to the casino or throw $49 on this. About the same. So, guys, I'm going to say goodnight because I'm tired as hell. And we're going to get this thing up and running and see what it does. Heck. So, might even put it on the Cranbrook just to see. Yeah, it was a little different, I've never seen one, but we're gonna find out, and we're gonna run it fairly stop first. I'm gonna clean the sand out of it, smooth the ports out. I'm not gonna port anything, and we're just gonna get it on a bike. We're gonna get the porting good, if the best we can. If I have to take down the spacer, if I have to make another spacer, or whatever, or if I have to shave the top, whatever. We're going to have a good running something. I'm not quite sure what to call this. Menochine. That's insensitive of me. But y'all have a good night. Y'all have a great weekend. Thank you for joining. Good night, Obi-Wan. Good night. Not important. Leonard. Grindel's Garage. One Master, 212, Mike Miller. Who else we have? Willard Buchanan, and Mr. Hobbs. So thank y'all for joining, and y'all have a great night. And I'm going to bed. You have a good one.